Yo, we got our best movie of the year right now. The monkey movie. Woo, woo. Primate. No introduction. Going in raw. Like, I really liked it. Really liked it. Really nice. Really nice. I was waiting for this movie the moment it was announced, which is like 4 months ago. It was announced really early, to its release date. I'm guessing they wanted to save all their budget for the actual film and not marketing, because there's no marketing at all for this movie. I haven't seen a single trailer, like as in like out there at all. I only seen the first trailer that came out like 2 months ago, and just the announcement posters and all that. And then immediately went to watch it. And oh yeah, that movie's amazing. It's amazing. For some reason, this movie had me chilling for some reason. I never felt that way for a horror movie. This movie isn't like scary, but for some reason it was for me. Probably because of how real it feels. The guy's in a suit. The monkey's in a suit. The ape, Ben. His name's Ben. Yes, his name's Ben, and he's yeah. It's obviously a guy in a suit, but it's a really good looking suit. But oh my god, the gore in the first literally minute of the movie. Oh my, the interaction, the oh, that was so good. That was so good. That already got me seated. Oh my god! Like when I watched the trailer, seeing the people dying, I immediately forgot who was gonna die in order. So it just completely surprised me each time. And then, oh my god, that's just spoilers, obviously. So you gotta watch the movie. Best movie of the year. The film follows a girl who's gonna go back to visit her family that lives in Hawaii, and that family, the mother, she was like some type of veterinarian professor thingy that studied apes, and she carried one of the baby apes for like basically raising the ape, aka Ben, as their own. And so our main character goes over there with her best friend, and then another friend tagged along without her permission or without her inviting her, which is kind of a dick move. Not gonna lie, like you invited someone that even though I personally invited you, and you're like, "Come along with us." That was that was a bit of a big move right there. You got your monkey, Ben. You, they thought he was family. Poster. I have a poster around here. Let me actually go get it. Here we are. My movie theater gave out these posters. They thought he was family. And damn it, I bended it. Oh yeah. Conflict is that Ben later on he gets bitten by some type of mongoose and gets rabies. That's your plot. That's the reason he turns evil. And yeah, this guy turns evil. Oh my god. Ben turns into a complete psychopath. That ain't rabies. He ain't like going cuckoo. Well, he does. There's parts where he tries to resist it before he fully, gets emerged by the rabies. Like he tries to be calm as possible, but then he's like, and then damn, Ben is just evil, dude. The first kill of the movie, Mike. Well, actually, it's the vet guy that gets his skin ripped off, and that was so cool. You can see the actual before the muscle part, and then barely the skeleton, fracture the skeleton shape of his face. Oh, that was so cool. But our second kill of the movie, Mike, he gets pushed off the balcony. I immediately knew someone was gonna fall off of that big ass house. The moment it panned out that drone shot, yeah, I immediately knew someone was gonna fall off, and yeah, they did. It was Mike, the love interest, or at least he was supposed to be. The deaf dad was like, "Come on, you gotta smash that. You gotta smash it. He's single now. Smash it." But then Kate, she's like being a little whore and trying to. She gets in contact with the two dudes on the plane that come in later in the film, and she's trying to bang Mike. And yeah, she's successful at that. She does, and then, but back to Mike. He gets thrown off because he tries to push Ben off, and then it works. He pushes him off. But obviously he's a goddamn ape. He's a chimpanzee, and so he just climbs back up and then throws him off. And then he starts laughing. Ben starts laughing. Mo go like that. I laughed at that too. This movie has moments where just me and my friend just laugh out loud. The theater was only like 6 other people, so it was like very six in total, right? So technically four. So it was two, me and my friend, and then like four other people. And so we laughed at that. I laughed at that part, and then it's just he's supposed to have rabies, by the way, and yet he's doing all that. The next scene where like he starts intimidating the girls, he pulls out his talking tablet and then just types in the words Mike dead, Mike dead, 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 dead. What? Come on, you. That is so. That is not rabies, dude. Like, even the film itself acknowledges the rabies aspect because when the mongoose got inspected by the off-screen doctor, and then the vet texted the deaf dad, yo, this shit got rabies, and then the dad's like, rabies aren't native to Hawaii. How is that possible? And then the vet's like, I don't know. You the doctor? And then and then Ben. Oh my god, it was so entertaining. It was so good. I'm so glad it was a suit and not like a CGI monkey, like Nope. Like Nope was really good. Oh yeah, and just kind of barge in Nope scene from Jordan Peele's Nope. I forgot the name of the monkey. Georgie. But that scene that was really good. I recently purposely rewatched that scene and then went in for the movie, and then, yeah, just as good. If you love that scene if you sick fucks love that scene from Nope, you're gonna love this movie. It ain't gonna be like you're not gonna see the realistic CGI monkey, but you're gonna get exactly what you got from that scene. Literally that with the whole movie. It's really nice. Go to our second character death, which was really unexpected. I expected it, but I didn't expect it. So I expected the unexpected. But the best friend, the main best friend, which you get attached by, and she is the second person, well, the third one, after the vet, but she's the third person to die after they failed to clutch up with the phone call. Like they did this whole scene. Oh yeah, and the scene. Let me just before the death part. Sorry, that Michael Myers type thing where Ben is looking or like hears him in the closet and he starts ripping it open and then he tries to appear but he doesn't like see them or even smell them. Do apes have a good sense of smell? I don't know, but yeah, he doesn't like. He's like, like just in the like curtain. He's really nice. And for some reason, that actually got me. That usually doesn't get me in those type of films. Like Michael Myers, Jason, they give me the little, ooh, that's cool. But for some reason, this movie I was completely immersed in it. Probably because I was in a very empty theater, so I didn't feel safe. But it was just very immersive. And then, oh yeah, and then after that, they fail to get the phone because they're useless. And they turn on the TV. She starts to wacko. Ben is racist. He kills Dora. Then Ben, like, I don't know, was like playing Batman over there. He was preaching on the on the top part of the roof, waiting. And then when he sees Lucy, instead of jumping at her immediately, he types in his little iPad, Lucy, bad, Lucy, bad, 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 bad. And he's doing all that while looking at her. Like, damn. Rabies, by the way. And it's just like, wow. Obviously, this film is like heavily being compared to Cujo. Like one of the, like that movie was a friendly animal pet that got hit by rabies and now started murdering the family. Cujo was really cool too. The thing that made Cujo even like super good was that it was actual dog. But obviously they didn't bring a real ape in the studio. But hey, yo, Ben, take five. He starts but oh yeah, Ben. Then that nice scene of I think it was Kate. Was that the best friend's name? The best friend holding the door to close, and then Ben, trying to open it. She closes it back, so he gets frustrated, leaves, ponders, and then gets a Super Saiyan rage and bursts through the door. And then the death happens where Kate trips on herself, and then when she's like consciously waking up, like Ben is towering over her, and then the main girl comes in. I forgot all their names, by the way. The main girl comes in to just watch and just Ben, no, smashes her head. And I thought it was with his fist. No, he grabbed a rock. Ben grabbed a rock in order to do that. He does not need a rock. Apes are stronger, like 2 or 3 times stronger than an average guy. And then he just grabs a rock and then he did it twice. And then she was like, oh, and then Ben tries to go after her. They go back in the pool, which is like the main conflict, which is like their main safe spot. Because apes in water, apes will drown, and it's just wow. Oh yeah, and also I forgot to mention because she has very little importance in the film until the very end. The little sister, she got bit by Ben in the beginning, and the gore in the scene, the whole movie is really good. Practical effects, like it didn't feel like dumb CGI blood everywhere. It was really good. And when Ben bit into her, ooh, I really felt that. Like when Terrifier does scenes like those type of gore scenes, you see it for the gore. You're like, oh, it's interesting. You get the little ooh, you get the oh my god. But when it comes to for some reason, it just really worked for me with Ben biting into her leg and then doing everything else. It really worked more for some reason. Probably because Terrifier's whole gimmick is the gore, and then like the ape part just feels more, I don't know. Terrifier's good. I bought the Fortnite skin. But besides that, the best friend gets murdered literally halfway through the film, and I was like, what? Already? Oh my god! The evil bitch that was making out with the guy. Well, she's evil, but I actually really liked her. So she was goated. She became really goated at the end. She saved Lucy from Ben, which brings me to the next part of my favorite scene in the movie. After Ben murders Kate, I think it was Kate or Kate. I don't know. After Ben murders the best friend, Ben starts to go after the main character, and then while he's about to go after the cheater whore lady, I don't know, very nice woman. I really like her character at the end, and she grabs Ben, puts him in the rope that they made a lot earlier, and then she starts tugging. Come on, let's go! I got him in the rope. He tries to tug him into the pool that they're in, and then it's working. He's getting his ass dragged in. Like, and then my favorite scene is when they perfectly and beautifully use the aspects of him being an ape like a lot, which is obviously good. But when he's at the ledge, Ben going to the ledge, he's like, he grabs the ledge with his feet, since ape feet are like basically extra hands, and so that helps him be more reinforced to not slide over. And so he basically has 4 arms at that moment. Like he's grabbing the bottom of the ledge so he doesn't get pushed in, and now he's grabbing the rope and he's yanking it hard. He's going in, and then boom. Like they let go because obviously they're not gonna deal with that shit. Like goddamn, you see that motherfucker? That motherfucker wrote it out. Yeah, I really like that scene. And then that's when and after that, the 2 frat bros like came in the movie, like they were just drunk out of their mind. And then Uh, the white guy, he went up to the main character's room, or I think it was his sister's, laid in the bed. Ben started aura farming by like going around and like teasing him, and then he literally stared at him at one part just for him to. He looks away, looks back, he's gone. Ben is gone. The fucking disappeared, and then after that, like he sees the photo. Oh yeah, and then after that, like he looks forward. Ben's there. He walks in closer. Has his mouth like on the curtain, and he lifts it up. And then the guy's like, no, please, please, don't lift it up. And then he starts playing with the monkey, and then Ben is just fully just immersed in him for some reason. He's just fully eyeing him, and then he's like, oh, look at my keys, or dangle, dangle. He's very good, Here, catch it. And then Ben's still looking at him. He doesn't flinch at all for the keys. And then he's like, oh, I'm gonna go now. Come on. Don't. Like, oh shit, you got my arm. Don't touch me, monkey. And then he puts his hand. Ben puts his hand in his mouth, and it rips off his jaw. And then he points. He points it back at him, tries to put it back on. He drops it. But then that evil motherfucker, Raby gave him fucking the most evilest mind out there. He brings the jaw of the two frat bros, so now it's one frat bro, to the black guy. He brings it in. I don't know any of these guys' names, and so he brings the jaw, throws it at the black guy, and then he looks at it. What is this? Like, the girls are down here, bro. Like, what's this? Oh shit. And then he turns around, sees the monkey, and then, oh my god, he got a shovel. And he cuts, and then the girls see that as a distraction. And now that it's Kate, or I think, I don't know, the fuck girl lady goes up now that they're being distracted. Ben is being distracted by the dude, and fuck, he's getting wallowed. Ben is wallowing that guy with a shovel. He used the weapons against them. It was definitely the least glorious. That's probably where they wanted to save a little bit of the budget. Like, you don't even see the aftermath of the body. I'm pretty sure. You just hear the and then that's when Kate leaves, gets the keys to the car, goes in the car, and boom, what's going on? Starts the car, can't start it. Key is not fitting. Why is the key not fitting the car? She's in the wrong car. And so she's about to open the door to leave. And then boom, Ben's right there, aura farming, just sitting there, waiting for her. And then she's oh fuck that. 911, help me out. The monkey, the chimpanzee is attacking us. And then Ben is like playing the game, like unlocking the car. He unlocks the car with the car key of the frat bro earlier. So that motherfucker went out his way to go pick it back up, to bring it back down. How did she know that? Could he have known that? But it makes for such an amazing scene. Ben managed to not only finish wallowing the guy, hear the car alarm. So that means go up, back upstairs, pick up the keys from the dead guy, go back down, sit down, and watch as the fuck lady tries to struggle to get out. And then struggle to start the car, leave, sees Ben, locks the door. Ben unlocks the door. She locks it back, unlocks the door. They're playing a little tug of war right there. And then she just gets, he just leaves. And then after the lady is done with her phone call, the car garage, the trunk opens, and then she's like, oh fuck. And then you just see the zoom, she's like the little zoom out, like Ben just peeping over the corner. Like that. And then she opens the door, gets out, he yanks her back in, and then wallow. Boom. That scene was amazing. Fucking Ben I just can't believe the thought of him going back upstairs, picking up the car keys, and knowing exactly what to do. He is a smart motherfucker. I get that. He knows sign language and shit. But oh my god, the fact that he just like he heard the car door, which made him being alert that someone's at the front, which made him go upstairs to just predictably get the car keys for that specific car that she just happens to be in because she accidentally went in the wrong one. Oh my god, that scene was just amazing. And then um after that, I forgot what happens a little bit. And then the dad comes back. He's deaf. I think I mentioned that earlier. The deaf dad. He comes back in the film, and then he's at the house. You know, Ben hears him, and then he's like, this is a little funny montage. The moment he opens the door, we get his point of view, and so all the audio is cut, so it's completely mute, and so we just see a little goose chase of Ben. Like he's about to go to him, and then the daughter, the main character, goes behind Ben, and he's like, Ben, get over here, and you see that, and obviously there's no audio to it, so it's just like a little goose chase. Like she's screaming for her life, and then it cuts to the dad just eating the leftover pizza, like watching as his whole house was destroyed. Like, oh my god, this was some kind of party, huh? Like it cuts to the mute part, and then it cuts to the screaming of her. And so me and my friend were just laughing at that. Oh my god, it was just like comedic a bit. Ben, that evil motherfucker. Ben is so evil. I keep telling you. I keep repeating this, but he's just an evil motherfucker when he gets the rabies. So after main character is cornered, Ben, he's like he starts acting nice. He grabs her arms. He does the little handshake that they did earlier in the film. He's like, oh, sorry. Well, he doesn't say that, but that's what I'm basically imagining. And then he grabs her fingers, breaks them. He did that just to break them. And she's like, ah! And then she runs away. And then after she gets pulled out again, that's when the little sister gets, all of a sudden she gets a fucking Zenkai boost, and then fights off the rabies. Oh yeah, she is infected with rabies, by the way. I forgot to mention that. That's why she's like struggling and spazzing out in the pool. But she manages to overcome the rabies to save her sister. And then after that, they're getting, Ben's about to maul her. He's about to do the same thing he did to the frat ball to the main character. Like after the little tussle, Ben's on top of the main character. Then boom, the dad finally notices it, since he expected at least something to happen to the house, since he was informed of the rabies. So he does a little whistle that affected Ben. Like when rabies Ben was not as affected by that whistle compared to normal Ben. So normal Ben was like, "Arr!" And then but rabies Ben was just full on like, "Arr!" She just turns around like, "Who, you're doing that noise? Cut that out." And then like Ben trying to go after the dad, and bro, he wallows that motherfucker. That dad was putting up a good fight. Like he boom boom, and then boom, and then he loses because the chimpanzee is obviously stronger. Wow. And then like a big tussle bit. He tries to keep smashing him, and then after that, Ben's defeated because the dad uses a bottle to smack him on the head and stab him. Boom, Ben is defeated. But then he isn't, because after the family, the dad, the sister, and the big sister, main character, are hugging, Ben resurrects. He stands up one last time to finish. He popped his revival, and then he's ready to wallow at the group one last time. And so that's when the main character pushes the other two out of the way. She gets launched over the edge, and then she gets saved at the last minute by her dad, picking her back up. And then Ben falls off, and it lands on a broken chair that impales him. That was cool. His death was also cool. And then the film ends in this like, oh, the little sister's gonna be fine, she's gonna get taken care of for her rabies. And then you just hear Lucy bad. You like, even I was shook. I was like, what? That motherfucker is not alive. There's no way. Ben resurrected. He's coming back. Primate 2, baby. No. But he looks around. It's just the cops confiscating the iPad of Ben away, and I guess they accidentally pressed the buttons. Fucking idiots. And it just that's just a weird ending. It just cuts to the Lucy bad. She looks over, sees the cops put confiscating it away, and then zooms back in her face like a little worried, and then boom, credits. Okay. No little aftermath of her in the hospital. Just I get that we didn't need that at all, since the main point of the movie was the monkey. But yeah, that movie was so good. I really enjoyed it. The moment it was announced, the moment the headline of the summary was announced first, I was immediately hooked into it. Killer chimpanzee based off of actual real life attacks. Oh yeah, I'm hooked in. Hooked, lion, and center, baby. And then the trailer came out. Ooh, I loved it. And then obviously, I'm really glad it was the guy in the suit and not a CGI monkey. That made the film so much better. And oh my, obviously there's not gonna be a sequel unless it's like some other involvement, like around maybe a different animal. But I just want more. I just want more. It was so good. Like literally bring up that same scenario again. Like I don't care. It's just another slasher film. Like God, resurrect Ben, making that motherfucker Frankenstein, make it the Ben cinematic universe. Like I just want more. It was so good. I don't know who the director was. I didn't look it up, but I would definitely get more in their work now, or follow the work a little more. And the team, just really good. Oh my god, I want more. I just want more ape movies. Goddamn, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. My favorite movie is literally Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. So I'm a bit biased for these monkeys, these chimpanzees, baby. Where's the gorilla movie? We need a movie where a gorilla attacks people in a zoo, man. Ooh. Primate 2, baby. Oh, it's gonna be a gorilla getting rabies at the zoo. He breaks open his cage. The zoo's closed, so it's just a group of zookeepers at the moment. There we go. That's our sequel right there. And they're somehow related to bats. But yeah, this movie was amazing, and I just can't wait. Wait, what the fuck? Wait for what? I hope what I meant to say was, you go watch it, even though I've already explained it, but it does not do justice to what I've done. What I've explained. Seeing it is so much better. Literally, you get spoiled for the whole. The trailer literally spoils you every character death, but it's still amazing. Like, well, not every, but like at least two or three. But it's just really good. You gotta watch it. It's really good. I really hope this movie makes its money. Ben $1 million, Ben zillions. I want billions, Benlions, the Benlions money. So I want that monkey going on the box office. I want that monkey rivaling Avengers Doomsday. That's how much I like this movie. And yeah, it was really nice. Make its money. Go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it again next week to watch it with my sister, because I told her about it and she sounded very interested in it. And yeah, go watch the movie. If you already did, watch it again. Let's make that $1 million. Yeah, I'm bending it, and it's been Ben out.